Hello, everybody. This is David with David Streams. I'm a bit under the weather, but we're gonna mush on. We
So
are.
everyone in the chat, do you guys remember Mountain Dew Spiked? Please.
Oh my god.
What?
Can you wait a
You
minute?
can't
Well,
even let D get through his
Intro.
introduction
can I
before
please?
talking nonsense.
Can I please finish my introduction at least, just for a little bit? I want to make certain everybody's good and we're up and running. Just before we get in,
Just
we
this
can
once.
just
This one.
just we can get on board with
Already off to
everything.
a great start.
All right, yeah. So anyways, pardon the sniffles. I'm good. We're gonna go ahead and continue our game of Cogent. Now we are 2 people short. We're going to be joined by another player, probably around 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see how far this goes. Right now though, before we get started, would anybody like to say anything? I know we were talking about Mountain Dew Spiked, which is not alcoholic, which is actually crazed. You have some actually on hand in the last bit of it, right?
Yeah! I have like 5 cans left. Please! Someone take it.
Don't say take it if you want to sell it. You say someone buy it.
Thing to me.
I mean,
I
don't
hate
say
that
that either,
word.
because it sounds like you're desperate to get rid of it. At which point the price is much lower.
Yeah, if someone doesn't buy it, he's going to
I'm
turn
gonna,
all of it into
I'm gonna go get
entertainment.
some. I'm gonna go get someone right back out.
Well,
Continue on.
since we're talking about beverages, I have right now on my desk in front of me because I cannot make decisions well today.
Yeah.
A huge bottle of Fiji water and a bottle of fizzy period because I'm a princess.
Oh my
I
god.
got straight up water, because I cannot afford anything else.
I have
I've had an upset tummy. I needed something bubbly.
I have a Tervis of Mountain Dew and about 3.5 shots
Service.
of
I've literally never even
whiskey.
heard that word.
Look him up. It's called Tervis. Tervis. And this is not today's sponsor. We don't have one yet.
Here.
So he's very detailed about his drinkware.
Yes. It keeps.
I'm a princess about what I drink. He's a princess about what he drinks out of.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you what it basically is. It has cactus juice in it.
Huh?
Yeah, it has cactus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got cactus.
This drink has cactus in it.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew Spiked raspberry lemonade has.
In other words, you get a lot of like cactus flavored water.
Yeah.
It's not. I like how on the bottom they say non-alcoholic.
Yeah, because it's spiked.
Okay, wait. Listen,
Most
wait.
things
Listen.
that
Listen.
get spiked or
Listen
hard
to
is
this.
alcoholic.
Listen to this.
When you have
Since I've had raspberry.
when you have a spiked coffee, it's
Oh wow.
It's Irish.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
spiked
one way
coffee.
of putting it.
It's not spiked coffee. It's an Irish coffee.
but it's spiked. Anyways,
Is booze with the name of coffee.
It's just a little bit of coffee with my goodness.
anyways,
Just a little bit.
my
Scotch.
So we're gonna actually go back a moment because we were having some issues with everything ongoing. Let's start
Jesus.
with.
That's nasty.
Let's go and start with the characters because we are joined by Gorn and Jimmy. Well,
Wait. Taco Bell Reddit has what?
there we go.
Alright, real quick, Raze. Did you watch any of those videos Dee posted for you?
Yes, he did.
I
He
did.
did.
Because you are doing the exact opposite of what
This is
all
out of
them
character. I am
suggested.
drinking spiked lemonade right now.
Not.
It's killing time.
Don't worry, we're not set up yet. We're not actually on board.
Okay.
But we are going to do a quick recap real quick in a minute.
Okay.
All right. So at this point, we have OG, who walks in the office. Gorn, followed in by bodyguards. OG walks in. Here's Alice sitting there in front of OG's table. OG stands up. And let's see if I get this voice right. Now, here's what happened. We got everybody in the office over the time of about an hour point. We have Grits, and we have Jimmy. We have Jimmy, who's currently in a vent, and Jimmy, you are currently in a vent by the door. So you would be over here, hiding away from the music.
This is better than I thought, actually.
What do you mean?
I got used to it.
You got used to what?
I got used to the
This
spike
beverage.
lemonade.
Beverage.
Alright. So here's what we got. The conversation happens. OG calls out, Jimmy, Jimmy, where are you? He walks over to the door, opens the door, looks outside, comes back. Hey, Welsh. And what do you say when he's walking back to his desk?
Hello?
Alright.
Emitting from the vents.
We're gonna roll off for. Oh, put that back. Sorry about this, folks.
You having fun there, D?
There we go.
Ooh, one wrong click.
The Taco Bell order is back.
Alright. Now let's go ahead and set this up. OG's gonna roll a quick perception roll. Let's see. Just want to make certain I got his dice right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That was 10, boss.
Four, 5, 5, 5, 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Woof. He immediately turns. Walks over to the vent, opens the vent flap, looks over at you. What the Sam hell are you doing in there, Jimmy?
There's too many people here.
Try and get out of here. If you want, you might want to go out the side exit, though. This is tight fitting for you.
Nothing. I'm used to the.
I know you're not used to the people. Just one way or another, get your ass in here. We gotta introduce you to everybody else. These other people I mentioned. He walks over to his desk.
The spider's blocking the door.
He walks back over. Are you kidding me?
I'll shoot it. Everyone get back.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, I want to make a roll.
Oh, no. OG actually roll. OG says, motherfucker, stop. You ain't shooting no goddamn weapon in my club. He walks over, out the door, walks over to the vent, rolls another perception roll.
How big is the spider?
3 successes, that's enough. Literally opens the vent and picks up a small tarantula by his bare hands, going, "Boo, you got an issue with the baby tarantula?" Walks back over and in the door. And walks back to his desk.
They just see me just holding the gun, just.
You still have the tarantula.
Yes, he has the tarantula in
Into the
hand.
office.
Yes, he's literally holding the tarantula. Now, what are you going to do, Jimmy?
Take it out.
All right. Now, the best way out is to actually go out and around the vent and back in the office. You're going to be out in public for maybe 5 seconds at most. Do you want to close the vent behind you on your way in?
Leave the vent open.
All right, you're leaving the vent open. Now, where do you want to sit? There's a spot here.
Farthest back.
All right, father spot. It's right here on this table. You just turn to face OG, along with everybody else.
Where's the door?
The door is this icon here.
10-4.
So basically, you see this bookshelf here. You see this bookcase here, and it's just an office room with a table here, and also Alice is sitting right here. All right, so all of a sudden, Jeremy and Gorn's phones, while Jeremy's eyeing Gorn pretty intensely, knowing everybody why, knowing the pantsing thing, takes a phone call.
We could just say they got arrested.
No. Takes a phone call and walks out of the office. With Gorn walking around this way. Alright. OG's like, interesting for an emergency phone call, but we'll take it. So, that's the story that we have so far. Now, if you don't remember what happened, there's a packet of white powder with a biohazard symbol on it on his desk. As y'all don't remember, if you don't remember, we're dealing with this damn shit here. And he literally points at it with a pencil. So, Traxton and family.
Have we rewound our gameplay, or did we only redo his entrance?
We redid his entrance. Everything else is the same.
Okay,
Just
so
the
the ring's still
entrance.
on the table in front of where Jeremy was.
Yes.
But Jeremy has
And
now
we've
left,
already-
so we can't do that whole.
No, he was there for the paperwork. OG was literally put down the paperwork and everything. Everything's back to normal. The information's there. These two just got emergency phone calls after the information was given.
Sure, Gorn would have a phone.
Hmm? Yeah.
Sure, Gorn would have a phone.
He has a smart bracelet. Provided company provided.
So basically, you want us to locate the origin of this powdery substance.
I have a buddy who's coming here who's actually got issues with it too, but he walks around over here and leans against the chair. He's like, but long terms. He looks over at Alice, he looks over at you, Leary, and he looks over at Jimmy. If you want to move back now, you can actually move further back and
Further back.
all right, reposition. All right, let me. Oh.
I fell over.
Crush him.
All right, there you go.
He
You're
can't remember how to sit in a chair.
Well, you might have stumbled over the chair because you're nervous and you're in an
Take
open
one
space.
damage.
No, you don't take any damage. You might have
Lethal.
Yeah. So, anyways,
You're dead. Have fun.
Embarrassment damage.
yeah. Take one morale point. All right. So OG looks over at Alice, at Leary, and at Jimmy. I need to find out where this is coming from. We have indicators where it's coming from and biomarkers that's coming from Traxton family, formerly Traxton Sons. After the citrus fiasco down in Florida, the family actually went in and purchased the company, but that's as far as we go. Now, I would be investigating this myself, but the problem is Senator Dale Hawkins, you might have heard of him in the news, actually has some poignant interest in the company, so I myself am unable to. I know this is not your normal type of avenue that y'all do, but we need to get this shit off the street and we need to find out where it's coming from. I like I, like a concerned American citizen, don't trust the police in this matter, don't trust the DEA. They're too slow, especially if this is involving alien tech, possibly.
I have an out of character question.
Go ahead.
Does this company actually treat patients within its own doors?
It's not a biology company, and
It's,
and then we have Parkinson.
I'm asking because it's a medical facility, so I'm wondering, is it
Well,
just a research and development, or is it also a treatment facility as well?
Let's find out.
Wait, roll the die.
Hold on.
Also, Grits.
Mm-hmm.
There may also be a Parkinson.
Just
Wait,
no. Just don't worry about that right now. Not as far as we can tell. They normally sell their technologies and research to the highest bidder.
Okay, thank you.
No, they sell their resources to the highest bidder, and they make certain that everything's okay from that side. They do the research, they file the patents, and then they outsource their stuff and sell it.
so we go in, we get the research or whatever, then we come back out. Quick job.
Not as quick as you think.
Uh,
Do you know anything about their security?
He
I worked
works.
in Parkinson.
He works over in Tarkinson, which is
Oh,
an
you work
umbrella
there.
company.
No, not in Traxon. I worked at Tarkinson.
Which
Okay.
he's part of an
It's
umbrella company. Yeah. He
Out of character. This came about because I kept on calling Traxon Tarkinson.
Tarkinson is Traxon's grandfather. It's a weapon research technology weapon research facility company. Traxon and family is not allowed to actually do technology research, so by U.S. monopoly patents and everything else, so they formed another company under the grandfather's name. That's as
Gotcha.
far as we have. He's looking over at the documents too, real quick. Going back over here. So Alice, would you like to roll? Would you like to roll an information gathering and see what information you can find just cursory sitting here at your station?
Got it.
Should be like I think like 12 to 13 dice, I think.
Yeah, we need to know about their security and their bigwigs.
Can I also make a stealth check, D?
Okay, may I ask for what reason?
Be like intelligence, perception,
It's intelligence, perception, it would be
probably computing.
yes.
Those things
Okay.
will stealth check for just a tiny bit of cocaine.
You want to do a sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand.
Okay.
Sitting in front of me in plain view.
I'm farther back.
He moved.
I need
You're
to roll-
right
I
in
am
proximity.
this person right here in the blue chair.
Yeah, you're right in proximity of her. Yes, she's looking at OG, but the point is OG's looking at you too.
I'm kind of
Sleight of
sideways
hand.
straddling my chair where I
I'll
can
do.
look
I want to
right in
do.
front
I
of
want to
his
do
face.
sleight of hand. Where's my sleight of hand roll?
Since everybody's
Sleight of hand, not sleight of nose. Gotcha.
all right,
So
I have,
there's
like, no
the
sleight of hand.
computing roll, so I'm adding.
do me. It's going to be. Let's see, sleight of hand.
For stealth.
That's
it's not.
adding
No.
1 die.
It's going to be 3 dice. You're trying to be quiet about this, and actually, in the process of
Me
trying,
or him?
he's trying to be quiet about this. And also, Alice, you're looking at him and OG, so you can actually see this happening, possibly.
May
Oh
I
boy.
roll also to see it?
Well, let me finish my other roll real
Let him
quick and make
finish.
sure.
Oh yeah, I'll wait.
What do I see? I had one from computing, so then that's the, the 8. So that's
The CL was 2. You're in an enclosed space with several people. Hold on. Let me help you. Grab
Trying to
those.
get them off.
There you go.
well, I got 2. I am not rolling too hot.
How? Let me see your character sheet because I think you rolled wrong. Because you could roll an assist on this too and actually flex. Let me check.
Well, computing, I'm supposed to roll it and get half the successes and dice for my actual roll, which would be perception, right? And
It's
then I add my intellect and
yeah, it's a computing
other
roll
stuff.
though. So
Yeah, which if I remember how it works, computing, you roll it and use half the successes.
that's for an assist. And would you
Yeah,
like
that's
to
extra
assist?
dice.
Yeah. All right, you have 4 in computing though.
Yeah, I got 2 successes out of it.
Okay, so that
Wait,
means
I thought you.
so that would be an extra die. So that would be your intelligence, which is 3, 6,
Think of that wrong?
7, 8, 9, 10,
Oh right, I don't
11,
add
12,
intelligence
13,
to that,
14.
do I?
You do. You
To
use your
the
intelligence.
vocation roll?
Yes, this is your assist roll, which means you would have your baseline of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 dice. And that's your assist. If you
I
roll
must have
it,
lost something in how this works because that's not how I remember it.
yeah, because the
Okay,
baseline's
well,
3 dice with the intelligence.
right, I forgot about the baseline. Okay. So 14?
Yes, it would be 14. How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing good. What about you, D?
I'm not doing bad. Not doing bad. Just a little nasal drip. All right, now that's your assist roll. That looks
Of course.
okay. That's 2, 3, 4
looks
successes,
like.
so that you would be 2 carryover. So 1, 2. That would be 16 dice in total. Now the CL for this is going to be hard. It's going to be a 7.
Oh joy.
Now, what I was going to ask though, before you rolled, and my apologies, I didn't ask. Would you like to burn a destiny point to actually make 3 successes as well?
He already has
Uh,
a good amount of success.
No, hold on. I'm at. This is retroactively.
it's
I was going
supposed
to
to
ask.
be before roll, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say no, but yeah, I should probably just say no because it's already too late.
All right.
1, 2, 4, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it is 7.
7 successes on the button. All right. Good to hear. Give me a minute. At 7 successes, this is hard. This is hard. This is counterterrorism level. This is terrorism level encryption that you're dealing with. This is hard. Really
Oh, boy.
hard. It takes you 30 minutes. Literally, everybody's looking over at this and watching quietly. As Alice is typing away, almost sweating
Super hyper focused, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
at her computer station. Now, roll me your 3 dice for sleight of hand.
Okay.
2 successes. Okay. OG looks over at you, raises an eyebrow.
He doesn't see anything. It's
No.
2 successes out of 3 die, man.
No. OG is looking at you. He looks at you, raises an eyebrow, and looks back over at Alice.
May I
Grit-
roll a perception?
Yes, you
What?
can.
What is he trying to do again?
He was actually opening up a small little line of he
Okay.
actually was taking cocaine, which is basically for his species like caffeine.
Jesus Christ.
I
It's
forgot.
good.
Let me
I'm
open
not taking heroin.
It's caffeine for him. It literally is caffeine. But the point is, it's a substance in OG's bar, if you understand what I'm saying. That's the reason why OG's raising an eyebrow. Grits, roll me your perception, which would be, I believe, Leary, which will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. You need at least a 3 because he's behind you. You might hear the sound of him inhaling hard. But Alice is just busy typing away.
Oh yeah, this is taking all my focus.
Yeah, you're gonzo. You're
Should've
not.
noticed- I should have gotten some. I should have put some points in the sleight of hand. What matters if you're good at stealth and you can't do sleight of hand?
Do you. I was going to ask, did you want to burn a destiny point?
No, I'm fine.
No, grits.
Yeah,
You
I
have
want to
to.
burn a destiny point.
Alright,
Sorry, I didn't think about it. Or how many destiny points do I have right now?
you had 4. Now you have 3.
I want to burn one.
Okay.
Alright.
You hear the distinct sound of
I glance over really quick as soon as I hear it.
he's already covering his nose. But you see the remnant of like a powdery white substance, maybe, possibly.
I
I'm
look at
I'm
look
now
at-
focused directly on him.
I look directly at Ritz's character and I
Leary.
say,
Her name's Leary.
I look directly at Leary and I say, "You saw nothing."
Oh my god.
Okay, wait. Out of character. Are you seriously gonna act that suspicious while I'm already
Yeah.
suspicious of you?
Are you.
Uh,
Grace, I'm gonna ask
He
you
did
this.
it.
I'm gonna ask you this.
He said it. Is he playing it?
I'm gonna ask you this. This is a GM ask.
I thought that was good. Was that not good?
I want to ask you this. Would you like to ask me a question for notice of Leary's character? Would you like to
Yes,
know
I would
something
like.
about her?
Yeah. I would like to know a little bit more about Leary's character.
She is. Let me do this as a narrative roll.
She evangelical.
No.
It does. Does he? I just want to know
has
if he
nothing
says
to
that
do
because
with
I have
not
my
liking
action.
drugs. I don't like drugs, and I am not religious at all.
I have my response
Okay.
already planned. I just want to know if that's what he does for real.
Okay. You know some of her background.
It's
You've
not that I
heard
hurt the party, Mark.
You've
or
heard
my
OG talk about her at one time. She is in acquisitions, as he puts it. She is very good at what she does. She owns a museum. She is a curator. But she also does international shipping with art and fine works that may be of maybe questionable origins, such as Cairo or specific areas of the Middle East like Afghanistan. You're talking ancient art and artifacts. So you have this knowledge of that at least. Maybe of something on the streets too with your knowledge. You've heard of stuff coming and going from the museum before. Now, do you want to actually stick to the statement
I'll stick
before?
to it. I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
All right. As soon as he says that, I reach over and take whichever hand it is that looks like he's trying to hide something.
Okay. Now
And
the
I
thing
pull it. I pull it out so I
now
can see it.
the thing is, please describe yourself to Leary fully.
I'm like as. Oh, I think I still have the image.
Go ahead and share it.
Okay.
He's going over and going to share you the image. Mhm.
Oh my
Oh, Mick
goodness.
fucking had it.
Oh boy.
Because at this point, I understand we're supposed to work together. We're supposed to be a team, right? With the
Not.
same goal in mind,
Yeah, OG said we got to get this shit off the street.
which is to find
Mhm.
out where the heck
Oh,
illegal substance is coming from.
Yeah.
I'm putting it
And he is clearly
deeper than it is.
ingesting an illegal substance.
Not just that, but it looks basically exactly like the stuff that MG has in his death. So that doesn't help.
No,
You're
yeah.
you have a right to ask any questions you have over this. Okay, let me go ahead and pull this up. We're using Hero Forge as a reference, people, so that if you see this, it's just a reference. He's a lot thinner, he's a lot taller, but this is the baseline idea of his character. What skin hue is he?
I thought he was a snake, but okay, this works.
Well, I am Snake. If you look closer, you can see the snake.
Okay.
It's like, can't you see it though?
Yeah, it's snake-esque.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna reach over and grab its hand and pull it away from. You
It's
said
still
he's more of a slimmer
Well, I'm
cobra than that?
slimy. Aren't I
No,
gonna be
no,
slimy?
no. You're not slimy.
Oh.
Don't forget, OG keeps this place very well maintained. And the reason why he said come around to the other side is because the vent region that you were in was very small. It was like a small little 6-inch vent. There's no way
But
you
the
could.
thing is, my body can is almost like an invertebrate. It can compress.
I'm just gonna say this: if you had tried it, you probably would have gotten caught on the inner workings of it and probably torn some type of your outfit, if not gotten stuck. It's that.
Yeah.
It's that thing.
So I snatch his hand, whatever hand it is he's trying to hide the little baggie with or whatever.
It's not a
You know,
bag.
he's
It
got
was.
one hand over his nose. He's got one hand. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
It's one hand.
Yeah.
He's covering his nose, and the other hand had this light
Like this.
trace
Like
of.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other hand had a trace of it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab the hand that's got the trace, the other hand that's not over his nose, and snatch it. And then I'm gonna give.
Would you? You
mhm.
have you have a couple of choices you can do with this. You can roll your survival to see if you know of this information. You can do a perception.
I do the athletics check.
Hold on.
I didn't say I was trying to hurt you. I'm trying to stop you from covering up any evidence of what you just done.
She's just trying to visually.
But what type of roll did you say I could do?
Survival or perception. I'll even let you use your vocation for this.
My vocation. I'm trying to. Yeah,
You-
I
you-
want to use my vocation.
You might know about this substance.
So is that 3 that I get to roll? Am I understanding it correctly?
It would be 2. Okay, for
Imagine what all this is happening. Pete's character is just hyping so much that everything around is just
literally
almost a blur.
a drop of sweat comes down her brow. She's actually gritting her teeth. She's gritting her teeth. This is
Like
hard.
it's like those movie scenes where you just see all the numbers appearing and
Yeah,
then
yeah. You're literally
Something like that, so it wouldn't be like that.
no, but basically, it's literally lines of code that she's trying to get into. She's looking at history of the company.
glasses appearing on your face.
The thing is on a cursory note, she gathered a lot of information, and the fact is there was something that kind of dawned that something didn't make sense. There was something just a little weird, and so
And
she's digging deeper, and
okay.
it's a deep dive. This is not. This is
Oh.
like going into the company financials. This is like going into the this is going into donations. This is going into backers. This is going into the investors. She's going. This is normally
Okay.
confidential information.
D.
Yep.
Can I finish my roll though?
Please do.
Also, can we roll a narrative roll?
How many do I roll? Is my
Okay.
question. Why do you need a narrative roll yet? I'm just.
Hold
I'm
on.
still reaching
Wait.
for your hand.
Wait. Wait.
I'm
Wait.
gonna ask what's in the hand. A narrative roll for what's in the hand, D.
You have drugs on your finger that you
Dude,
just
she
snorted up your nose, and I'm reaching for your hand. That's the narrative.
Why?
There
just
may be something else in the hand if the narrative roll happens.
hold on. You have to tell me what you're attempting to do, or what do you have in your hand?
Okay, could it maybe be Carl the Rat?
You have a
You
rat.
sniffed drugs off of a rat.
You okay? I have a question.
Remember Carl the Rat, D?
Yes, but you didn't.
Oh,
Why would you? Okay, let me ask a question.
He's my friend.
Would you bring a rat to a club where it probably would be killed?
Well, it's in my pocket, so it's fine.
But
You
how are you gonna sniff drugs off of that hand or with that hand if you're
Mm.
holding a rat in?
yeah.
Well, I put the drugs in like the back of the hand, and then you go.
That's not how you sniff cocaine, dude.
Let me say that.
can.
Let me explain this. Let's stop here. Let's think about this a moment. First of all, let's get this done and handled right. I'm gonna
Mr.
let this.
Carl.
I'm gonna let this go. Going to say that you did not bring a rat to a nightclub. That's a five-star club.
Okay,
Did you
then he's my
have
rat.
rat?
He's the rat to home then.
Honestly, I'd say he didn't bring the drugs either because that is just completely stupid.
Well, he said
people
it
still sell
instead
drugs
now.
at clubs.
Mm.
People still sell drugs at clubs.
Yeah, they do. But
Yeah,
anyway,
up back.
let's go.
The
Class
fact.
clubs.
So,
Yes.
how many do I need to roll to grab his hand? That's all I want to know.
All right. I was just gonna say do a This is a background roll to see what the substance is because the white
I don't
powdery.
even care what the substance is. I want to see that what he's actually doing. That's what
Okay.
I'm trying to do. My goal at
Um.
this point.
Okay, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10
Six,
dice. Now,
7.
if you want to grab his hand, that's going to be a different roll.
I want to grab his wrist.
Grab his wrist, that would be a grapple. That's going to be. Hold on. This is going to be reflex based for you, a little bit different. So it's
Just
going to be 5.
as he's going, I'm grabbing his wrist.
Okay, that's just 5
So
dice.
he's
5
reflex.
dice. 5
5
dice.
dice. Okay.
And different narrative roll if it's
I got
baking
this.
soda or
I got
not.
this, Dan.
Go
1,
ahead.
2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. Excuse me. Sorry about the snot.
You okay? man?
1, 2, and 4s and higher are successes, right?
Yeah, and you didn't tell me that you
I
actually.
didn't tell you. I wanted to for this one, but
But
He
can't now.
moves. Okay, she misses. What do you do?
I immediately pull out the baking powder box.
okay, you really think I'm that dumb?
It's baking soda.
He obviously does.
I stand up, I walk over to OG, and I hold out my hand to shake.
OG looks at you, going like, "You got to be working with these guys, fool. Gotta tell them."
I'm not sure that I'm the right candidate for this job.
From the back. She isn't! She attacked me!
Jimmy, stop being the fool. I
Okay,
saw
I'll
what you
stop.
did. You're in my bar. You're in my club.
Why
And
can't I
that
have baking soda?
that
I'll,
ain't baking soda.
I'll excuse myself, and I appreciate you thinking of me, but I don't believe I belong in.
It's inside the
This
box.
team.
That means it's baking soda. You can't. You don't have the
Jimmy,
tools here.
Oh my god.
Jimmy,
Have you learned nothing from last session, Crazed?
Well, I'm not. I'm not actually applying more. Okay, never mind.
Jimmy. Okay,
Are you like actively trying to disrupt
5 minutes. 5-minute timeout.
everything? Like
5-minute timeout.
No, I'm not
Just
trying to separate everything. I'm just
5-minute timeout. 5
obviously
minute.
you are.
Hold on. 5-minute timeout.
It was not necessary for your character to snort drugs in front of a group of people that he does not know.
Five.
Character too.
5-minute
Like,
timeout.
oh, God.
I'll be right back. Give me a minute. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. At this point, OG walks over. You walked over to OG, stuck out your hand.
I appreciate the opportunity. I'm very honored that you asked me to assist with this mission. However, I believe that I will be unable to help. I have prior engagements.
OG looks over at Jimmy. Jimmy,
It's been a while since I've been around people.
take a walk.
Oh my god.
Take a walk and come
Okay.
back. See Sandra and come back.
I will come back.
All right. He leaves. All right. Now, at this point, you're going to see Sandra, which is a character we discussed before. Now, just to resume on this, Sandra is a medical person who actually has technology to actually go make a person and sift their blood systems and actually clean them up. OG goes behind his desk and motions over to you while Alice is still busy working and leans over at his desk and sits down. Would you like to sit?
Not really. I look really uneasy.
Jimmy's been on the street for 10 years. He knows Detroit. He works for He works for the umbrella company of Traxton and Family. He's good with tech. Really good with tech. He has actually some technomancer capabilities. I know he acts like a loose cannon. He's a fool. He's going to get clean.
Yeah, but I could go outside these doors right now and throw a rock and find somebody who knows tech. That doesn't do drugs. That won't get us caught.
Do you not even see the girl in the wheelchair just typing away on her
Mhm.
computer?
Oh,
Like-
oh as I made that statement, I nodded in your direction.
OG looks over. Now, would you like to peek your head up? Would you like to roll a perception to actually take a moment to pause, or would you just, at the moment of drugs, peek up?
Talking to me?
Yeah, Alice.
Isn't she like super hyper focused right
Yes, she is. But at this point of drugs, would she pop her head up for a moment, going, "What? Huh?" Your choice. It's your character.
now? No, she's too. She is involved in what's going on.
This is a
on
challenge.
her
This is fun.
thing. This is a challenge that she has to get through.
All right.
And any distractions are bad.
Okay. So, yeah. So she's still looking down at her computer, intensely going, "I'm going to break you. You are not running from me."
Basically, yes.
There's no... Hey, Tyler, how you doing? Better? Anyways, so...
She's sitting there like mumbling to herself, "Nobody keeps me out."
No. Oh, no, you don't.
I think I like Alice.
This fire, your kung fu...
I like Jimmy too, but just
Mm. All right, so...
That one. So,
So,
all right.
OG looks at you.
Okay. I look back.
You're going to get paid damn well.
Well enough for me to die? I don't think so. You know what kind of security they have. You know what kind of underground resources they have. I'm sure you know better than I do. And you're asking me to put my own ass on the line. My business, my livelihood, this face, this is my business. My reputation is my business. It is how I survive.
He's looking at papers.
I I mean, I love you like an uncle, but still.
He's cocks his head back, leans back in his chair. There's somebody else that I'm looking at that's going to keep him on the toe.
Who?
You don't know him. He's actually from out in near Yosemite.
So I don't know him. He's not here today.
No, he's coming.
And
He's
and
coming.
yet I'm expected to
He's a warden.
believe that he can keep this guy in check.
He's a warden like me.
Well, obviously he has no respect for you coming up in your office doing that mess.
He's going to. I'm gonna call him up about that because I'm not happy about that. But let's just say this. I'm going to very simply, if you don't mind, enjoy yourself a drink. She's gonna be a little while, I can tell by the look in her face. I'm gonna make a phone call or two. Come back in about 5 minutes, alright?
Um
Just
okay.
stay
Out of
at the club.
character. That makes no sense.
No, he's saying stay at the club.
I kind of agree with that. That doesn't exactly make sense.
Okay.
Granted, what involving Craigslist makes sense at this point?
He
Yeah, he was. I think he was talking about Spirit Dragon's character, who is the warden, not me. I'm not the warden.
Yeah, I got that.
he's like, give me a minute to make a phone call. Just wait outside my office. I just need a minute. He looks at you very. He looks at you pleadingly. Like, just for a minute, you actually see him take off his glasses and look at you pleading.
Fine. I'll go I'll be at the bar.
He walks over here. He's like, all right, so you go over to the bar, which is downstairs. All right. Okay. Now, OG actually. Now, Alice, since you're busy right now, he actually goes in a little cubby in his office here and makes a phone call. Now, Leary, what are you doing right now?
I'm having a martini because it has been a hell of a day and I've only been here for a few minutes.
Okay.
Alone.
All right.
Martini alone.
Got it.
I do have my back to the wall so I can see who comes and goes.
All right. You get a text message immediately from OG going, I know the company. I have an idea of what you're in for. Trust me when I say I'm trying to help. That's what you get while you're at the bar. Now, I hope you don't mind while we cut to actually OG making a phone call. Okay. Jimmy, your phone rings. Now, are you actually taking a car to Sandra's? Or are you. Well, Sandra's only about
Yeah,
couple.
I think
Actually,
she's like walk away.
yeah, she's a walk away. Do you answer the phone? Your phone's going off and it's OG.
I answer.
Moment of
am.
silence. Moment of silence. You fucking fool. You know that this is giving you an opportunity to actually be part of something actually that's better than actually being in vents and cleaning stuff. Do you know how much I was going to pay you?
Nah, I thought this was gonna be a free job again.
Check your bank account.
You kidding me?
Okay.
Would you like to check your bank account?
Yeah, I'll check my bank account.
You got paid $10,000.
OG paid for a job before it was done.
No, he paid for one job. What were you talking about, fool?
Okay, I thought this was gonna be a vent cleaning job again, or something where you need me
Oh
to
my
pick something up
God.
again. What? What? Pizza. I'm trying
Why?
to make it
Why
in
do you do
character.
this?
Wh-
This is
He hangs up.
not things an intelligent person
He
would
hangs
say.
up.
I'm not intelligent by your standards.
No, hold on. If you have a question, ask the GM before you say something. How. Okay, do you not know how OG operates? If you don't know, ask. Let's take a moment to think about this. Did you do a
Which
job
one?
for him?
Yeah, I would have done a job for him before. Maybe clean out his Dungeons Club.
Okay, you would have been paid. Remember the RP that we did before? You were paid for that.
But
Oh wait,
also,
I
when
don't
you
think
did
we ever
that
went to
job
that
with
part.
an entire team of other people called in that looked like they had nothing to do with cleaning events.
Not that job.
Nah.
Okay.
Now, do you know I was going to pay you for that?
No, I didn't. Okay, let's say I didn't
No,
because I just messed up there.
no, you would.
So,
You would. Your character would.
okay. I
So,
just messed up a tiny bit there,
no,
okay?
no,
Sorry.
no. Say you would. You would. You're fine.
I would.
Okay. So, why would you risk getting paid? He looks over and you hear a paper. $100,000.
I don't know. I was really tired from the night before. I forgot to get stuff at home.
You had
Besides,
full access to my damn bar. You could have gotten a Coke. You could have gotten a Pepsi. You could have gotten whatever the fuck you wanted. You bring cocaine in, lie to lie to an individual who you damn know well enough,
eh,
and risk everything. How's she gonna trust you, boy?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to buy her nachos. She's not gonna trust me then, I don't think. But I'm gonna try to make it up to her. I'm. I saw her eating lots of nachos. I'll get her a couple on me. Maybe I'll get her some.
He he's like, you get your head on straight, or else you're out permanently, and never on my employ again. We can't have this shit.
I understand. I'm coming up into Chandra's area now.
All right, call me back when you're done. Should be about
Okay.
20 minutes.
I'm gonna try to
Or
get a jinxie pill here.
he literally hangs up the phone. All right. By that time, he's out at the office and he's actually sitting beside you, Alice.
How long has it been?
20 minutes. He looks
Probably
over at
another
he looks
10
at you.
minutes or so.
He looks at you, looks at what you're doing. Hey, I know it's not fair to bother you, but how's it coming along?
Oh, they got some good stuff here. That's it's a little more trouble on me than usually happens. I'll get
Jesus.
through it.
All right. He actually goes out to the bar and sits down and actually orders a classic American Godfather, and sits down beside you. remember
I am.
remember when you shot he stops what he's saying and looks at you side-eyed.
That was a legitimate mistake. It wasn't me playing dumb.
One chance. If he fucks it, he fucks it. He's out. I care about it. I care about you. I care about Alice. I care about everybody. Hell,
I don't
even
like it.
we need it. You need it. Alice needs it. Something about this company actually doesn't meet mustard. It looks like a American-made company. Something about it doesn't seem right. Doesn't feel right.
I'm not saying I don't want to do the job. I'm just saying I don't want to work with him. He's gonna get us killed.
She looks up at the dancing lights and the music. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me get that down.
Searching for music for your next video?
Hold on.
Then you need to check out Artlist.
Give me a minute. Alright.
Honestly, I think you need me for this job, but I don't see how I can trust that I won't immediately be revealed to those who I would be trying to stay concealed from.
At that point, OG actually looks up. He's like, the music's are brilliant, flashing around. The people are dancing. This is
I'm
my.
talking very quietly. Like,
No, the music's in this.
almost no one can hear me. The only
I
reason
know.
he can is because I'm right by his ear.
I know, and OG's speaking pretty quietly to you. He's 6'4", pretty tall, but still. He's like, something about this place really has me concerned. Trust me, I know that the job's big. I know that the situation's kind of a big deal, but
One wrong move and the whole thing can be blown out of the water. And or we can all end up found out. Do you know they have political ties. You know that. It's a big company. They have a lot of money.
he looks at you
They
and
have a long, long reach.
and pats your hand.
You'll be fine because we never talked. But guess who might not be? I don't want to pack up and move.
If this is done right, you shouldn't. At that point, we cut to Alice. You're done. You're in the financial documentations and you're seeing large donations from
Like
millions of dollars of donations. Millions. From one Dale Hawkins.
what do I know about this Dale Hawkins person?
He's a senator.
Oh boy.
he has a nephew who actually works at the club. Samuel Hawkins.
Hmm.
Sam? My Sam?
Hmm.
No. Remember, there's Sam,
Oh, the
there's
other
Samuel
Sam.
Jackson, and then there's Samuel Hawkins.
Okay, Sam was the delivery guy. Samuel Jackson is my butler.
Hmm.
Okay.
Samuel Hawkins
Was the
works.
guy who took my keys at the door?
Yes,
Oh no.
works for OG.
I better get those
Supposedly.
files sent off to OG. I get those organized, and I send them to OG.
Post
In
haste.
in a big ol' hurry.
OG's phone beeps while he's talking to you quietly. Oh, Alice, his eyes go wide.
I know that look. What's wrong?
Oh, this fool. Oh, this fool. He turns in,
Which one?
he turns the phone, and you see Senator Dale Hawkins, along with several Democrat senators, several more Republican senators, but the top donor and actually investor of the company is Dale Hawkins.
I rest my case. My argument has been made. And I have proof. I strongly suspected political ties with all the money that seems to be going in and out. But
We still need to find out if it's bioweapons. We need to
yeah,
we need to find out if it's alien tech. If it's alien in nature, we have to intervene. And
well, alien or not, you said it could be deadly, right? To all of us.
Jimmy's allergic to the stuff.
All right. Well, he's clearly an alien, and he will clearly stick anything up his nose.
Jimmy's actually whatever virus it is, he has allergic reaction to it. It could kill him if exposed to
See,
it long enough.
so there's a good reason to stop this stuff from being on the streets.
Yes.
I just don't trust Jimmy. How did it get stuck up his nose to find out he had an allergy to it?
He was using his
Good question.
it wasn't stuck up his nose. He was using his drug contacts because this thing was running amok on the streets. I asked him to see if he could find it.
But how do you go from finding it to ingesting it?
That was just cocaine.
No,
Yes,
not if you discovered he has an allergy to it.
Well, no.
He had to ingest it to find out he had an allergy.
He was exposed to it. The bag was
Okay.
open.
All right, that was not smart. Did he know what he was going after?
No, and he didn't know he was allergic to it.
Okay, so clearly, whether he's a loose cannon or not, he doesn't know how to handle controlled substances. Gotcha. Which more enforces my argument.
OG looks over.
Can we tell her why I was opening the bag in the first place?
He,
It was so I could look at it better, cause for my glasses, my goggles.
I'll just wait. GM, just wait. Just wait. This is where it's my job. I'm the one who explains this. Just hold off. It's fine. You can say, hey, pause, time out for a moment. Can you remember the explanation that you have? And I can go, yes. Just say, pause real quick, take a moment out of role play, and then you can actually do that. But just make certain to say, hey, could you hold on a second? I got a question.
Okay, sorry.
That's fine. All right. Jimmy has enhanced visual specs that allows him to actually see things to a microscopic level. He was looking into it himself out of curiosity to see what it was. Turned out it wasn't. Turned out it wasn't what he was expecting. It wasn't a daytime drug. It was actually a virus that causes hallucinations.
But that's my point. How did he put himself in a position to be exposed
He was
with,
doing. He was.
with the knowledge that we know nothing about it?
He was investigating himself, trying to actually get some more information.
He's dangerous, man. He's dangerous.
He looks up.
None of what you've told me has made me feel like he's any less dangerous. It all seems to have enforced my opinion of the fact that he is dangerous.
He looks up at the people dancing on the third floor with the glass. Being honest, Leary, aren't we all dangerous? But I understand your point.
I take risks, but mine are calculated. Seems like he doesn't think before he takes his.
OG actually reaches in behind the bar and grabs an aged whiskey. Pours you both a glass. Says nothing. Grabs a glass.
She's clearly at war with herself and staring at the glass on the counter.
One shot. One. We've all been there. We all been stupid once.
That's all it takes, though. That's all it takes to end up dead in a ditch.
Give me a minute.
Go in the bathroom real quick. I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Take your time.
I need your word that the instant he becomes an actual liability, we cut him loose. Like the second, the first sign of real idiotic behavior that's gonna get us all killed, I can just cut the line, snip, snip, and he's the one there having to hold that bag and not us. Because I'll tell you right now, Alice's mother,
I know.
she would not let you put her in this. She would not let you put her in this danger. You know what she would say.
Dee Dee can't know about this.
I didn't say I was going to tell her. I said you know what she would say.
Yeah, but you know why Dee Dee can't know about this either.
Yeah. Her knowing would be another liability. But my point is, her baby needs to come home to her. That's what she would say.
Why do you,
know that's what she would say.
why do you think I got the frickin' seal? He looks over at you.
What
He-
seal?
Jeremy?
Oh, the seal. Okay, I was thinking seal like on a piece of paper.
Seal. Navy SEAL. The commando. Why do you think I got Jeremy? Yeah?
When can I come back?
Should be 5 minutes from now, so just give this a minute.
Yeah, she like closes her eyes and puts her finger between her eyes, like presses on her forehead. he's complicated.
OG looks up from his glass. He's like, "This is expensive shit. You know it."
All right, but I reserve the right to walk away if at any point in time I feel that that fool is putting us in too much danger.
You know, Leary, I
And I
pity.
reserve the right to invite Alice to walk with me.
You know, Leary, I pity the fool who actually involves himself and puts you or her at risk. He looks at you, and you see a glint in his eye.
All right, damn it, what the hell? I lift my glass.
Clink.
Reluctantly, I shoot my whiskey.
Scene cut. Back to Alice. Alice, you get a message response from OG. Emoji. Facepalm. Fuck.
Oh, that's a great response there, OJ.
Oh, I have a.
I'm gonna keep
Forgot to ask a question.
Hmm?
Oh wait, I forgot to ask a question when it was my turn. Oh wait.
No,
Oh,
no, it's fine.
go
It's
ahead.
just a message back to OG at this point, and he gets the OJ. He's on the phone texting, "Fool, it's OG, not Simpson." His long hair bristles. Like,
The glove does not
bristles.
fit.
I am not a Simpson. Send. He looks up at you and quietly smiles.
So, what do you want me to do about Sam at the door?
There's like security in the area Alice has access to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like security cameras.
Sam's just bussing vehicles around, doing his job. Happy as a little clam working for OG at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just make sure I know what rifles I have when OG inevitably have to check on that.
OG, like, Larry, you might want to come with me on this.
All right.
OG,
Where are we going? Field trip?
OG walks over and he's like, no field trip. The music playing and going, walks to a private car area where the music dies down. It's a private parking garage. And from there you see a valet where the drivers actually have the keys all lined up and organized and everything else. And Sam's standing, actually waiting for the lead valet to actually give him instructions. Samuel, OG says, and calls out. Samuel walks up. Yes, boss. Samuel. Mary and Leary want to confirm. Is your uncle Dale Hawkins? At that point, Samuel looks at OG. Uncle Dale, yeah. I haven't talked to him in about 5 years. Actually goes and reaches up in his memory. Last time we got together was a family get together. Last year? He hasn't called. Been busy with running the government, so he says.
Would I roll a deception roll if I want to tell if he's being deceptive?
Go ahead. Perception, that would be for you.
Perception. Okay. Perception. Looking for it. I I forget how to figure how many dice for what because I've got a 2 on perception.
Okay, that would be 2 dice. Plus
Good
your
thing Alice is watching on the cameras, right?
yeah, you see OG and Leary actually pop out. At this time, crazed. Jimmy's actually walking through the parking garage. You like the enclosed space of the garage. It's quieter, it's more enclosed, less noise, quieter. Just cars, things like this. You see OG, Leary, and you see the whirring of a couple of drones and cameras moving around in the garage too, looking kind of intently at this one individual.
What are the drones looking at?
It looks like they're looking. One drone is looking at OG, this male individual, possibly about 17, 18, 19, somewhere around there. And Leary.
So how many dice did you say I roll again?
You roll. Let's see. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Can I roll technomancy?
7.
Mm, just wait. Wait.
This is technically private property.
Just wait. All right.
4s and higher successes.
Yep. So 2
I got
successes.
2 successes. Yep.
The CL was.
I'm rolling like bricks today.
I just want to say this. The CL was 1. He's honest. He's absolutely a high school kid just looking for work, and he actually went to OG because he's just a kid looking for work, and OG's a nice guy. You can tell he's completely honest. All right. Crazed. Why did you want to roll a technomancy roll? Let's.
Well, first, I think I should first roll perception.
Just ask. Just
'Cause
ask.
this is technically private property, right? If it's in the garage.
Just ask. What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm trying to. Well, I kind of want to shut those drones down. Because why is there drones looking at them? First of all,
Okay.
if there's.
Mm.
Please tell me this. Yeah, decision.
Okay.
because,
Hold on. Let's think about this. Alice is wheelchair bound, and she operates through use of electronics and drones.
Yeah. But isn't she at the same room?
No,
No,
We're in the
we haven't been for a
garage.
while.
we're in a private.
It's a
Garage.
parking
Big
garage
garage.
under the bar and club.
Also, still in OJ's.
Oh, you're still in OJ's office?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
OG's
OG's,
property.
Well,
OG's
then,
property.
office.
Can I use perception on the drones then to see if they have anything on them that may be bad?
Uh, okay, yeah, sure, you can. If you want to be curious about them.
I got around a 3 perception, so.
I understand. Hold on. This is a tech roll for you. So, Jimmy, you're going to roll 9. Roll 11 dice just to see what's going on. 11. The CL for this. Now, before we get started, are you using any. Now, Alice, are you using your generic drones or your stealth drone?
Probably generic. I don't have a reason to use the stealth one right now.
Okay. CL is going to be a 4.
Though even the generic one has the stuff like. I should probably actually get around to describing these drones at some point because each one looks a little bit different, but generally the same design.
4,
I got
5,
a-
6, 7, 8. 8 successes. This thing, when you reach out and touch this drone with your mind and feel it, and literally you start just feeling the inner workings of it with your technomancy. This thing's a masterpiece.
I thought it was
It's.
just oh yeah, I guess perception still. Yeah.
Actually, with your mechanical too.
Does Alice notice him
He just stops.
looking around with her drone there?
He just stops. He just stops and looks at the drone, blank, just blank-eyed, just stares at it. Just stops walking, stares for a minute. This thing's a masterpiece. It's, you can say it. You know how well is you? Let me ask this: how well is your character into vehicles or cars or motorcycles?
It's really into like
Computers and tech.
making computers and techno, but also tiny bit of
Okay,
engineering.
what I'm going to explain is that this is masterpiece level craftsmanship. This is a work of art to you. Now, just to ask, what would your baseline drone have? What do you want it to have on this, since it's just one of the mainstay drones you're using? Is it armored? Does it have any weapons on it? Anything at all?
No, it's basically like a sensor bot with a couple of graspers, and maybe a
Cameras.
bit. Well, not just cameras, microphones, and all that stuff too. But it's sleek, and it has She's probably using the same kind of hover tech that her wheelchair has
Mm-hmm.
in her drones.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like a round sensor ball with some hover tech and a couple of manipulators slash
Well, I'm thinking that I'm
manipulators that
checking
can
these out
also
because
connect
Jimmy does
to-
not know. Jimmy does not know what these are. So he is.
I can also connect to
No,
various
Jimmy.
electronics and stuff.
Jimmy would know about Alice's drone use.
Yeah, but he wouldn't know that those are hers immediately. Right?
Your character's familiar enough, even though you're a loner, you know of Alice. You know there's notoriety.
Seen her and worked with her before.
You may have not worked with her directly, but you know of her work. It's
Yeah, but
basically
I wouldn't know just from looking at it that
when
without
you
touching it.
no
or-
when you felt that thing with your technomancy and your mechanical, you're looking at art.
Yeah.
You guys.
So
have
I
a
know it
similar
too when
hobby.
I
You would-
touch it. I know
yeah.
it, but before I didn't know. So then.
I'm sure Alice probably put some sort of identifier in her drones so that people in the know that. Hey,
Yeah.
it's hers, don't be worried.
Dude, this is a work of art. You're crying. You're literally in tears. This is like looking at the 16th.
If like OG and them were talking, I'm just like sitting down there, just on my knees in tears, like yes.
You're literally on your knees,
Someone
weeping.
has a crush on Alice's brain.
You're weeping at the craftsmanship you see. This is just art. This is like god tier art. This is like holy god.
So it's literally gonna roll perception to see if like if me and Jimmy just like on his knees. Yeah.
He's like having a holy epiphany of technology right now. You're having a technogasm.
Don't say that.
You are. That's what it is. You're
You're
literally.
like a computer geek who walks into a store and finds out he only has to pay $1,000 for the greatest computer he's ever seen in his life.
You're literally in tears, my man, of joy looking at this fine art. Because you're in your environment, you're in an enclosed space, and you're looking at this art. It's like, God.
I forgot that also another plus to my stats. So I'm seeing even more than I usually would probably. 'Cause
You
I'm in
had.
enclosed space, so I'm not in vents. I'm in normal stats.
Yeah, you're at normal stats. You rolled 5 success. Actually, 6. Let's see, 2, 4, 6 successes. This is art. This is moving, perpetual, mechanical art, my man. You're in tears. You're
Okay,
in tears
so,
of joy.
Larry, do you want to roll perception?
No, hold on.
I'm concentrating on this guy right here, trying to find out if he's a liar.
Just wait. Just wait. Now, Alice, we cut to you. you see Jimmy fall to his knees and cry, looking at your drone in a look that you might have seen when you saw a PC component that was actually the perfect fit for your electronics.
I'm just sitting there like, oh no.
He's hid. You know this look. You know this look yourself. You know this look. These are tears of joy, tech joy. Like,
I just want to sit like hear my character saying, "I've seen God."
the thing is you're used. The thing is, in the conditions that you used to work in before you actually worked at give me a minute, Trackinson. Yeah, you used to dream at this when you were actually on the streets. You used to dream of this stuff, and you're seeing it firsthand. And even Traxison would never let you near their components, knowing that you're a technomancer. Tarkinson would never let you near the components. This is your first time seeing A plus A grade technology at its finest. Okay, now let's cut back to Leary and OG questioning this poor Samuel Hawkins. I do want to ask one question before we actually break away, though. Alice, what are your thoughts on this crying individual shedding these tears of joy looking at your drone?
Worry, considering what happened earlier?
Well, you wouldn't know about what happened earlier, right?
Well, what happened before I got involved in the distraction?
Alright, so
even that was concerning.
Let's cut now onto the point. You're hearing this too, just to make certain everything's good. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, so we cut. Leary, you're hearing OG talk to him and ask him general questions. He's seeming 100% sincere. He doesn't know what his uncle's up to at all. OG looks at you. He's like, Samuel, do me a favor. For the next 2 weeks, take some time off. Paid vacation on me.
Okay, that's not suspicious at all.
No. He's like, I want you to work at, he looks over at Samuel. He's like, you know the park that I have that the city put in my name? Obies? Yeah. I want you to go there and actually host a food truck event. There. It's going to be paid for the arrangements, and I'll set it up. How would you feel about working in that in public? Let me do a narrative roll. Yeah, that sounds good. I wouldn't mind getting away from the club a little bit. I don't like smelling like smoke. My mother don't appreciate it either. OG smiles, looks at him, nods. Consider it done. Take the day off. And Samuel, thank you very much. I'll give you a call in the morning.
Oh, Granky just left again.
All
I
right.
didn't know he was here, honestly.
Yeah, he's been here. I don't think he ever actually left the Discord call.
He did leave the Discord
he did.
call.
He came back and then he.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now, let's cut back to this on hand. Okay, so you hear OG actually say that. Alice, you hear OG say that. And Crazed, you're busy worshiping God right now.
Oh no.
Angels sing.
Yeah.
A beam of light comes down between the clouds and
I
bends in a
just start.
strange way to get inside the parking garage.
Sing
It's
out
like
in
my
a immaculate
technomancy goes
chorus
out of control.
as
You just
down
see
from
like
the heavens.
you just see like a bunch of like spinning metal around me.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's magnetism.
No, no. I'll say this. If you want to roll some inspiration or something like this, OG looks over at you with
Wait,
tears
I
of
gotta
joy.
go one sec. I gotta go for 1 second.
All
I'll
right.
be right back.
So, just a moment. We'll be back. So, anyways, I think we have this almost to the point of what time is it? 8:24. Let's see. We should.
Promise, I was not trying to make trouble.
No, it's perfect.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine. Like I said, it's a good time to take a break. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, take 10 minutes, take a break, and we'll be back. I need to follow up and see what's going on with Sir Dragon and see if he's going to be arriving on time or not because it's 30
Great,
minutes late.
Maybe. I'll reach out to him.
All right.
Why? Okay.
never get a copyright claim again by using Epidemic Sound. Get the safest music subscription for content creators with more than 35,000 tracks and 90,000 sound effects. Start your 30-day free trial today.
Searching for music for your next video? Then you need to check out Artlist. With amazing new music added daily and one simple license that covers everything, Artlist is the music licensing platform for all creators. Start now and find the perfect song. Artlist, made for creators.
So what you guys do today?
All right. I'm back. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope, is everybody good for another couple minutes, or do we still want to resume or keep the break going for another minute or two?
Well, I could resume. If
Say again?
I'm ready. I can resume.
Okay.
I can reason.
All right. Let's go. All right. There we go. All right. All right. Let's go and get started again. Hello, everybody. We're back. How's everybody doing? If you want to, Dragon, if you're here, it's good time to actually pop in and let me know. Ugh. Let me check.
Is Dragon Tyler in the chat?
No.
Oh, that's
Okay.
Granky.
Oh,
Granky.
okay.
Come here.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Oh, come here. I got my nephew. Yes, I have my D20. All right. So, let's cut back to the scene. So, Samuel Hawkins is actually the nephew to Senator Dale Hawkins. Okay. And Granky said, hey, you're going to get some time off so that we can set everything up and set up a park event. No? Okay, you went Pikachu. There you go. No Pokio for now. It's copyright for sure. Anyways. There we go. So anyways. Nate. Alright, so Sam actually sits down, Indian cross legs, and hands you the note. Do you open it? There we go. Sorry about that. Alright. I don't know what the heck's going on, but something happened. There we go. Better. Alright. So at this point, let's gather everybody up since we took a break. So right now, currently, everybody is... Alright. Since everybody's actually together right now, let's go and do this.
Wait, did we all go back inside or?
No, you're still in the... Since... Alright, let's go and do this. Make certain everything's alright. Don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. That's better. My nephews decided to press several things at once, so hold on. There we go. Alright. I think you broke my Google.
Man, what a sucky Google. Can't even handle one web page.
Alright.
Take a look at my Google with its several hundred.
Yep. So give me a moment, everybody, while I get this cleaned up. Yeah, it's stuck in a
I do the
perpetual
same
loading.
thing, pizza.
Alright, let's go home. There we go.
I worked in a call center once, and all my tabs open would make our tech guy cry.
Sounds about right.
Anyways, so let's go and get this.
You can't do that. I was like, yeah, I can't. Look.
It's working.
Yep.
He was kind of cute, so I used to tease him. I was like, no, this is how I summon you.
Oh, jeez.
We stand here in defiance
Yep, that works.
of their makers.
Alright. That's better. Now I'm no longer on that loading cycle. We're back, and we're live. Okay, let's begin. Sorry about that while I was fixing my tech issues. So, at this point, OG and Leary, now, do you want to go ahead and head back to the bar after OG sends Samuel home for the day? Or for the next couple of weeks for an event? Or do you have something to say about what he's doing?
Where's OG going?
OG looks at you and goes, "Well, that's one problem that's one problem handled.
You don't think somebody somewhere is going to get suspicious of that?
I do that all the time. Don't you know I give my people paid vacation, paid holidays, and when I do special events like park events or something like this, I give them a week off?"
Yeah, I'm one of your people, and every time you do it, it makes me suspicious. I'm grinning at him.
Oh my goodness.
He looks at you cockeyed and he's
Or
like,
do you not think everyone else is going to be suspicious? I don't know. Are they when you do that?
"Leary, how many people in the world are like you?"
Meanwhile, Alice is just sitting in her chair giggling.
I'm
What
the
she's
most
singing on the
meest
drum.
me
Singing
there
on the
is.
drum.
There's nobody else like me.
OG waves over at you, looks
I
over
lean
at
up at the drone.
OG, looks at the drone going, "Alice, you seeing everything?"
She bobs the drone up and down. She hasn't
Mhm.
put speakers in her drones yet. It's one of the planned upgrades.
Wait, should we roll a narrative roll to see if OG notices me just...
No rolls needed. OG looks over and sees you in holy bliss going, "Oh, the angel."
He's a tweaker.
He's
Just like crying. Just like
An
you
angel
just see
sang
like
out
some
in the
electricity
immaculate
coming out
chorus
around me.
as down from the heavens.
yeah, he's like, "Holy goodness." Yeah, you're in bliss right now. You're in tech bliss. Now, if anybody of y'all have ever been in tech bliss, there's nothing like it. You can't, there's no describing it. You're like, "Oh my god, I got everything I want. I got everything I need. Holy shit, this is awesome."
Every time I walk into Best Buy.
Yep. That's crazed right now. So, here we go. Excuse me for the blowing of the nose. We're gonna keep
I've
going.
Never had it for the simple fact that it's tempered by the fact that I can never afford any of it.
Well, Crazed
Yeah,
can.
but for just a second, you get to touch it.
Well, the thing is with Crazed, he actually gets to build it. This is his first time seeing it. Seeing triple A class artistry in mechanical engineering. Yeah, you ain't he died. If he died tomorrow, legitimately, he would actually be the happiest engineer of his life. That's literally how profound this is.
And Alice is like, I still got some upgrades to do. It's not done yet.
Well, the thing is in the back of Crazy's mind too. He's thinking, how can I upgrade this? I could do so much with this. Legitimately, Jimmy is like, holy goodness, the stuff I can do. Since you actually allowed your character to do that, guess what you get? Congratulations.
What happened?
Congratulations. And congratulations.
Oh, okay. I guess something happened.
Guess what? Take a look. Everybody gets a
happened?
destiny point. Everybody gets a destiny point.
The Oprah Winfrey of Destiny points, ladies and gentlemen.
You get a destiny point. You get a destiny point. You get a destiny point. Congratulations.
Do I have to pay taxes on this particular destiny point though?
No.
Awesome.
You
Only-
paid them earlier.
Yes.
Tax-free destiny points. Yeah. Alrighty.
No, if you had to
What's
pay tax on your destiny point, on that
I
destiny
would-
point, you wouldn't
be
have
broke.
any left.
I'd be broke.
You would be at 0. Yeah.
My
Freaking
character
taxes,
would be
man.
destitute.
All right. Oh boy. So, let's get this done. All right. So, crazed.
Yep.
Jimmy, what would you like to do since you've had this profound tech experience? This drone's still hovering here. OG and Leary, what are you doing? Are you OG's turned around and it's like, well, that's one problem handled. I think it's time for us to head back into the
I'm
office
following
and
his
talk.
lead.
Okay.
Okay, but Jimmy wants to figure out how he can engineer it so that some sort of other creature could get into it,
Into what?
into the thing,
Into what thing?
into like a drone as that stature or like a little tiny
No,
thing.
no. It can pick up a human. He was curious to see if a drone could fit him inside of it or a small
Not
thing.
me.
It's an unmanned
thing.
vehicle.
No, I meant
yeah,
like I was figuring out how I could make something into it that could fit something else.
No, it's a UMV.
It could fit
it's
it could fit a small animal in there, maybe, but
Like
there's
a rat.
no life support.
no space in there.
Yeah, it's
It's kind of crowded.
I'm
by
just
all
going to
the
say this.
internals.
There's a lot of internal circuitry. Remember how I said it's artwork? This thing's filled with enough sensors, gyros,
But
and
also adding this space and the oxygen facilitation and the actual creature you were going to fit would add quite a bit of
weight
I'm
and
a
mass.
and
fear that
therefore
just
you
sits
would need
there and
a
does
much
nothing.
larger
What
vehicle.
does?
Well, I'm gonna use what I see.
Because if you try to take out enough circuitry to fit any of that, you wouldn't have room
Well-
for anything else but the animal.
Okay.
Well, no,
wait.
you could keep the circuitry, but you would end up with a larger vehicle.
It's larger. It would be the size of
This
Well,
thing's
yeah, I'm
like,
thinking of making something into that. I'm thinking of ways I could upgrade it a bit. You know, like
the thing's
make it-
like at most like a half foot in diameter.
okay.
it's a
I'm gonna
little
go
bit
for, like,
it's a
I have
little
to go
bit
for, like,
larger.
I'm gonna have to
I was
go
gonna
for
say
like
it's
2
small
minutes
for a
and
drone
make the
then.
call. I have
It's pretty
something
tiny.
Yeah.
important, I guess.
Because drones are like 2
All
feet
right.
across.
I'll come back. I just need to
Sure.
do something really fast.
Sure, take your time.
That's good. Modern drones are inefficient.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, how would everybody like to
half the space of a modern drone is like
In-
the hover part.
Yeah.
At minimum, half the space.
Yeah. So
Right.
let me ask this. Where would y'all like to sit? I know Alice is probably in her spot over here, still in the office.
Let me see, where do I want to sit?
no
I
reason to
can
move.
show you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide. When I come back in, shoot, this thing keeps popping up. I'm just gonna say, don't ask again. There we go. Now it'll open them all. I'm gonna sit. I'm trying to find the best vantage point, but there's not.
You can move the chair over here to the wall. This is basically where the wall is.
And where the bookshelf is over there. Over
Yeah, this
here,
is a long bookcase, shelf, and everything.
This thing doesn't stop asking me to open crap.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a wall there.
Okay. Is this a wall right here, or is it?
No,
this?
that's the desk.
Okay.
This is the
I'm
wall.
just trying to get an actual idea of the shape of the room.
It's your average office.
And this is Alice?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to go sit over here by Alice.
All right.
And when I come in, I'm gonna kind of.
Oh
What's up?
God,
How
of
you doing?
course it's that time of day.
What's
Huh?
up?
Sun glare.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you sitting facing your window?
No, I'm facing toward my wall, which is at a 90-degree
Oh.
angle from the window. But the way
Oh.
my room is oriented, the
Mhm.
sun just beams
Right
directly
onto the computer.
on onto not just the computer but me. I wear glasses, so it's like it also reflects off of
Mm.
those into my eyes.
So
So it's
you're
a
seeing
fun time.
holograms of everything.
Oh yeah, it's just fun.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. Mm.
Guys, this is the best tomato soup I've ever had in my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
It
it's
always
tomato
is though.
soup.
It always is though. Every time I have tomato soup, I'm like, why don't I eat this stuff more?
I'm fully back now. Okay, how long are we gonna be in this? Like, we only do this for about 2 hours, right?
We're going for. I was thinking about going for 1 more hour. If you need to end it now, that's fine. We
I'm
can
gonna
end it.
need to end it in an hour.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we'll end at 9:30, which is 30 minutes away, so not too far long. All right. Now you enter OG's office. Here's the door right here. Now, where do you want to sit? Because Alice is here, Leary's here. Where do you want to sit, Jimmy?
I'm gonna first of all, I'm gonna get nachos.
All right. So you get nachos from the bar after. Okay.
I give it to Grits.
Okay. So you give it to Leary. You walk up and set nachos down in front of Leary, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you sit down beside her.
Okay, wait. This will be my third plate of nachos, and how long has it been since we arrived?
About
Or since I
now.
arrived?
About now. An hour
Couple
in
hours.
an hour,
I think
2
I got
hours.
here at like 6:30.
Yeah, it's about 8 now.
Wow. You know what? What the heck?
At
They're-
30 minutes because that's how long it took for me to decode all that.
Were these made
All
by
that
my
fun
guy?
stuff.
Yeah, Francis is still here.
Francis made the nachos?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can tell just by looking at them that he made the nachos, so I will eat these things.
Okay, they are completely unmolested too.
I until I get a hold of them.
You're just gonna.
Oh my gosh, you are
Just
speaking my
gonna-
language, bro.
My character
Okay.
just looks a tiny bit in horror as Grits' character just
Just
starts.
Very
lovingly caresses the
innocent
nacho
looking
chips.
tiny little chick with this sparkly
I'm
dress, and
imagining
she's
that.
like,
I'm just imagining Larry's
"Nacho."
character is basically just like inhaling the chips.
Yeah.
No, she
I
is
was gonna
savoring
be
them,
like,
but she's savoring them, but she's also like, oh my god, these are awesome.
Oh, this is these chips, these nachos are gourmet quality chips. They're handcrafted, handmade, hand delivered. The cheese sauce is actually hand melted. It's love. It is an act
The
of
only
love.
person who makes these right is Francis. In the entire world.
Who got
Like,
called
if
in?
Francis weren't married, I might hang up my art dealing shoes. Okay? And marry this dude for his nachos.
Wait. I whisper to Larry, I can make that happen for you.
No, dude,
What?
no.
one, she wasn't talking.
No,
at
that's
all.
her. That's her inner thought process.
Two,
Yes.
No,
what the actual.
slow up, slow up. He's not thinking.
Thing.
Okay, this is her inner monologue. Inner monologue going, "Oh my god, oh my god." Yeah. So, OG sits down, going like, "All right, well, Jimmy and Gorn have an emergency they both have to take care of, so they're gonna be unavailable. I'll fill them in."
No, I'm still here.
Not Jimmy. Sorry,
Jeremy.
Jeremy. My OG looks at you. He's like,
Okay. One dude
"It's
is super tall and wears camo. The other one looks kind of like a snake with feet.
I'm 80 years old. I am sorry."
She's giving you a hard time.
OG's actually sitting there pointing at his table doing this. I am 80 years old. It's been a long day. I've been up since 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Good grief.
and I'm going to be up till 3 a.m. today.
All right, I'll cut you some slack.
Oh.
She's smirking at him though.
OG takes his glasses off.
I was just looking at him like, and then she's like, "Do I need a sick lily on you, old man?"
You see his cat's eyes, his slitted eyes looking at you, looking at everybody. He's like, mind if I dim the room a little bit? I'm sensitive to the light.
Sure.
He literally reaches out to his desk and literally dims the light a little bit, just a little. He's like, oh, why biotech?
All right.
When
So
I-
should we share our newfound information with the?
He literally takes his cell phone, puts it down on his desk, presses 3 buttons. The bookcase, the shelves on behind him move up and actually show a screen.
I knew it. I knew something wasn't right about the shape of this room.
And then a display of all the information with the donations and the investments come up. Politicians are involved.
You know what you're looking at there, Jimmy?
Crazy.
Yep.
Do you have any questions about the documentation you're looking at? Because inside you see millions of dollars being transferred to this company. Millions.
I don't think I'll have any questions.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Uncle Dale was the reason this drug or this virus is out there. I mean, it's a wild leap, maybe, but I mean, look at the numbers. Do you guys think I'm wrong in my assumption?
The thing is, he's one of the number one supporters of anti-alien sentiments behind the scenes.
Because it gets votes.
He literally-
look at his money.
he literally-
follow the money trail. Where is it going?
He literally presses a button and literally it shows the news report of him, a clip of him actually at a town hall meeting with people who are conservative, people who are like, they're a threat to our religion. They're
We're gonna build a wall and make the aliens pay for it.
he's like, on the surface, I get it.
Dumb.
I get it. There's people who do believe we're a threat. Oh, if I
No,
wanted,
but
if we wanted to take over, we damn well could have.
do we
20.
know how this virus would affect other alien species besides Jimmy?
This. Oh. You can see OG's nursing a migraine, trying to get it handled too. He's looks over. The Selenites are one of the most sensitive species to viruses here on Earth. They're one of the most susceptible. If it wasn't for the technology that we brought along with us, Jimmy would probably be in hospitalization most of his life if he wasn't.
So, are you saying that it wouldn't affect you in the same fashion? You'd be okay if you came in contact with it?
I've been on Earth for 80 years. I still, though, if somebody sneezes at me, I get sick. But different. I get the flu, I get stuff like everybody else, but
My point is, could this be an attempt at a biological weapon that the conservatives could use for their purpose?
I don't know. The problem is there's Democratic investors in this company too from across the nation too. So maybe
Do we have evidence of them giving just as much?
less, but you see millions of dollars on that screen trailing by along with the clips. It literally split screens. You see the transactions and the donation and the investments to the company,
But
along
the
with
largest, no, go ahead.
is Dale Hawkins.
Largest donor is Dale.
Yeah.
Then we have to assume that they essentially work for him. I mean, that's what I would assume.
The owner of the
Everything
company,
else looks like a smokescreen.
Alice, in your research, you recognize that the owner of the company is by the name of Chuck Saxon. He has been a bioengineer for most of his life. He worked up the company and became became president of the board, or became head of the board. He's also the president of the company. Number one shareholder of the company. Give me a minute. We'll do a narrative roll. With an anti-alien sentiment. Not full bore, but with anti-alien sentiment. Has spoken out publicly about it on more than one occasion, but nothing really aggressive if you get where it's coming from. More along the lines of you see it come on the screen as well. If you want to go and share that information, you can actually put it on the screen.
So I do.
All right. Literally talking about how things are better, that the United States as a whole has got improved massively. But there's something about the United States that there's something about this that we're missing the wholesome, we're missing the innovation, we're missing us. We don't have America, we don't have the world. It's not humanity. It's like we got cheated out of. We got cheated.
He thinks we got cheated?
We lost the ability to advance ourselves.
That's what he's getting at, yeah.
Because we're allowing the aliens to assist with that? Like,
I mean, very well spoken, very pleasant, but yeah, it's like
I don't know. Well spoken or not, he still sounds like he's given the Aryans are the greatest race speech to me.
inside the donations and everything, you see their spending expenses. Internal security, $10 million.
Oh, they're gonna have some big weapons. How much you want to bet on that one? They're gonna hurt a little more.
Almost
than a
types
little
up
bit.
at that point like, probably a good chunk of it went to their firewalls. Oh my goodness, those are some of the craziest things I've seen.
I wouldn't put it past them to have good staff on hand either.
AI robotics. AI assist. Let's see. Its next budget down is AI intelligence learning, $8 million.
So they got computers that connect like people now. Yeah, no biggie. Mm.
We don't actually know if they've cracked that yet. Even I haven't managed to
What's
get much
what's
more
the
than your
date
adventure
that they
stuff.
what's the date that they paid out on that?
It's just in their budgetary expenses as a company.
Okay.
They're $1 billion with a B dollar company.
Well, they had to have had something to show for it because otherwise they wouldn't. I don't think they would have put money down on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Without having some some form of service that they were going to go ahead and immediately receive. It might not be the best yet. It might not be the end user agreement that they've come to, but it's still probably something. So basically, Alice, you're saying it's going to be quite difficult to gather much information remotely. Is that right?
oh, she
I
cracked him.
did so.
She cracked him.
It was just a lot more difficult than the usual stuff.
Well, no, I mean like camera feeds, security logs.
Oh, that won't be an issue once I get my drones in the building.
Roll me your
I mean,
computing.
before we breach
But do
the
me a
building.
favor. Roll me a computing. I want. This is
Wait,
something.
sorry, D, I have to go now.
Okay. We can end it here. No problem.
No, well, you
Can I
guys
still
can still
make that
continue.
roll, or
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can still make that roll. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Yeah. Roll me your computing. It's going to be after this though.
all 4 successes?
No, it's This is going to be. Let's see here. Your computing and robotics together. With your intelligence. We're not using your perception. This is just from what you're seeing with the budget, from what you're seeing with the robotics. So this is going to be 3, 4, 7, 11. 11 dice. Ugh. Yeah.
Alright, okay.
11 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Holy bejesus. Okay. You've seen from their setup, they have a sentient AI program
Oh,
with
so they actually managed it. Alright.
learning capacities running their security.
Hmm.
They have a sentient AI running their
Does it plug
security.
in- Does it use a Wi-Fi?
You
That's probably why it was so difficult for me to get in compared to normal.
you don't think you can
Instead of proving you're not a robot, you had to prove you were.
you don't think you can directly bypass the security features of it. You think you could try.
Well, even with a like direct connection, that's usually the easier way.
With a direct connection, there's a possibility you can bypass its security, but it's going to be a fight.
But for a direct connection, you still have to get into the building. I'm talking
Yeah.
before we get into the building, we're going to need information. Because there's no way we'll be able to breach that building or that security enough to get inside without a little information.
Is that something I thought already did that?
You did. Baseline security around non-secured things is normal human security, and it's kind of lax, actually. It really is. It's for a company of this renown. Now, their online security presence, woof. Woof.
So, are they just going to let us walk through the door like we're taking a tour of the place or what?
I think their actual security is kind of just not being obvious. That's how they keep things secured, so they not looking like they have anything to hide.
They do offer tours, and they do offer tours to
Oh.
the bio research places. You do have to be
Those
of
are
you do have
What?
to be of somebody of a very high note and rapport to get in
Have you met me?
in the world of bio research.
Mm, I got
Alternatively,
friends.
D, what are the chances dear mom can get get me in there?
She can get you a tour. She can get you into a general tour of the bio research to show what they're doing on the surface level. She can
What
do
about
that for you.
Alice's best friend over here? Could I go too on this field trip?
Everybody can. It's just it would be what Dee Dee would expect. I haven't spoken to her about this, and I don't want her to know anything about this. I mean, this is yipes.
Is out of character there.
Huh?
All right.
What?
I thought we were asking questions out of character there,
Mm.
so.
I was still in character.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Yeah, OG looks over and he's like, "Impossible. I wouldn't. At this point, I'm not involved. I can't be. My friend." He looks over at his watch. Damn you, York, where are you? He's like, Alice, here, he hands you this documentation of your mentor.
I grab it, look it over.
He's 40 years old. He's a Draxonite. Similar to OG. OG's explained this to you, but OG has kept his human form more along the lines. Yes, he let some of his features go as soon as he was found out to be an alien, but he decided to keep his main face. Yes, his skin's a little scaly, but it's, if you understand what I'm saying, he keeps more of a human appearance. He has some bone ridges on his ears. This guy looks like a full-on dragon. Bipedal dragon. This is as much help as I can get you. Jorg, or Yorm, he's been part of the Warden program for about 15 years. I know of him, he knows of me. He's more about the environmental stuff, where I can't touch this because of my jurisdiction that I'm imposed to. His is more about environmental damages. So this is something that he could actually get to and actually handle. Yorm is, yeah, Jormungandr is going to be a great help for you. He's really good with natural stuff. He's handy to have in a fight too, if necessary. So OG sits down on the edge of the desk right in front of everybody. I'm getting too old for this shit. Politics.
You know you love the cloak and dagger.
I don't like putting good friends up on the. I don't like putting good friends up on the. Like, on the grinder for this.
I glance over at the snake-looking dude.
Jimmy's just eyeing the drone still. And the chair. He's looking over at the chair now. He's like, sorry. May I look?
Alice is just visibly concerned at this point.
May I look?
Alice
he
has a
literally
stalker.
backs off. Just jerks back. He's like, May I look?
I'd prefer if you kept your hands away, please.
He sits back down quietly.
It's like saying, "Ooh, can I touch your elbow?"
Yeah, basically, actually.
He
Ooh, your
literally
feet, can I touch them?
I mean, he's literally trying to. It's like he's trying to inch in and look over and examine, but he's trying. He's fighting the urge to look, and he's still crying.
Olive
Oh,
just kind of like just has this look of concern and like creeped out at the same time. Right,
he wipes his eyes. He's like, "I'm sorry."
I'm sort of like halfway in between these two. I'm keeping myself there.
Yeah, he's wiping his eyes. I haven't seen technology that's good in years. Just under his breath.
I was just starts shutting down the monitors she has on her chair and getting them slotted back into their spots, and says, "Right, well, tomorrow's going to be a long day, so I'd better go and get some sleep."
OG looks over. He's
When
like,
are we meeting up tomorrow?
"Oh,
You can
Obviously,
offer
here,
at my
right?
place. OG seemed like he didn't want to be involved in the future planning.
he looks over. He's like, I don't know.
You can offer at my place until we have a better idea.
I have a recommendation for the meantime. He puts over a address. He's like, it's a nice little coffee spot for the morning. Actually, they've been under shorts. They have a back room if you want to use it. If you want to use it. If you want to use your own places or own hidey holes, that's fine. But this is what I can do.
What do you guys think?
Seems good enough to me. I'm gonna go to sleep, and hopefully in the morning I'll have a little more information on what we need to do here.
At this point, the curtain closes. Story's over for now. We will resume.
I didn't say what I was going to do. but
Go
okay.
ahead. Hold on. Go
I
ahead.
was going to start talking to my contacts about our politician Dale and seeing what I can learn about his personal life and his professional life.
Okay, go ahead and roll. With your contacts, we'll do one last roll for the end of
I
the
was going to
session.
say I don't need the result right now, but that's what I was going to do in the meantime.
Roll
for
it.
evening and stuff.
Roll it.
Okay.
We'll save the results for episode
Whoops.
4.
How many rolls or how many dice?
For you, Leary, it's going to be your.
Isn't there like an investigator or something?
It's with this one we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to go intelligence, which is 4,
Or infiltration. Okay.
5, 6, and 7 and 8. You're here.
Persuasion,
Yes.
survival.
You're doing persuasion. You're persuading people that you know to disclose information about maybe a very powerful politician. He's the head of several communities. Or he's actually part of several communities. All right, roll off.
Yeah, make it a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
Okay, give me a minute.
And I didn't use a destiny point. Yeah.
Last roll of the day, and we'll save the results at that. Yes.
Alright.
Now,
I mean,
before
honestly, it's the type of thing we probably should be rolling on the next session anyway. So
That's what I
Nope.
would think too, but
Nope.
oh
Nope.
well, I
Nope.
already got successes.
Yep. 4 successes.
Was it no 5?
5. Yeah. Phew. Anyways, we will
So my
save those
business has
results.
dental records and fingerprints.
We will
blood
save those
type.
results for the last one, but I will say this: with 5 successes, you succeeded the CLF4. Congratulations.
What I'm getting is dental records. His blood type.
Anyways, that's it for that.
His birth records.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's it for now. Thank you very
Wait,
much,
no, I
and
have
like
birth
always,
records. That's Alice. I'm sorry.
what?
That I don't. My character doesn't find things like medical records. That's Alice. Alice does that.
hold on.
Yeah.
Is that a dragon? I have to zoom in on the dragon. Can I move the dragon? Oh no! Where'd he go? No! He's gone. I wanted to see the dragon.
The table. That button's been teasing me all day.
I have to see the dragon. Where's the dragon?
Phew.
Ooh. That's a